Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is King Geo in the house. I want to say thank you to those who subscribe. I want to say thank you to I want to thank those who saw my video yesterday on World AIDS Day. I want to say thank you to those who gave me a shout out. Thank you very much. To those who have not subscribed, you know what you got to do, right? But today, a lot of people are saying, what happened to the live video? What happened to this and that? I can't do a live. Number one, I can't do a live video because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So it won't permit me. I could do it with my webcam, but I'm not using my webcam. I'm using my cell phone. A lot of people are saying, why you hating? I'm not hating. I'm not doing this for clickbait. I'm not doing this for anything. You know, I'm one person to admit, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And there's nobody more than me. I'm 48 years old. I love seeing a success. I love seeing a success story. I love seeing a black man get up and being a success. I love being a Hispanic man get up and be a success because it proves that we can do it. You know, we have this system that tells us that we can't do it. We have black people say, "Oh, I can't do it, so I sell drugs. I can't do it because the system don't let me do it." No, you do it because you want to do it. You don't let something dictate your future. You control your future. So if you gotta bust your ass twice harder to become a success, then you do it. Don't let this white America thing fill you up with, "Oh, I can't do it because corporate America or white America doesn't allow me to." Okay, that's all bullshit. So I'm with Omi. If that's his message, hey, more power to him. I'm good with that. I love the American dream to come true. Okay, I really do. But but what I don't understand is that how can you guys, the ones who are naive, don't see what's going on here? Yes, Omi does own homes because I looked it up, but Omi own homes which is called row houses. If you look them up, those are houses that are together and they're in ghetto areas in Philadelphia, which is good because he's giving homes to people. He has one that he bought for $100,000, and I don't know how much he probably rents it out maybe $600-700 a month. So that doesn't get you anything. So he got, I don't know, 4 houses. He got 3 of them I think is row houses out of 5 I think. 3 of them are row houses, and the 2 of them are commercials, right? And they're all in the Philadelphia ghetto area. So, which is nothing wrong with that because I have family members that own homes in the South Bronx. You don't get much, but at least you get something, right? So that's good. So here it is. Here's a character that just recently came onto YouTube, and claimed to have this much money. Come on, people, you can't believe everything you see on TV. Okay, I'm telling you from a perspective because I've been doing this a lot, and I can tell you how things work out. Now I'm gonna go through little scenarios here with you in a few minutes. And also it's amazing how on Instagram he put down, I'm gonna give $50,000 to a subscriber once I reach $500,000. I'll give $50,000 once I reach 500,000 subscribers. Where's that? He already passed that threshold. So the minute he passed 500,000, he should stop there and says, "Oh, this is gonna be subscribed, blah 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 blah." But anyway, that's another story. But then all of a sudden, everything went down. Okay, I was looking at some other people's YouTube on Omi. I was getting their perspective, and that's all I'm giving. I'm giving perspective. I'm not giving you what happened. I'm giving you perspective of things the way the way things go, and what could have happened and cannot happen. A lot of people are saying, Gio, so now you're doing it for money. I'm not doing it for money. But let's put it realistic. If he's getting donations for selling you for something, for selling an IPTV, so I'm gonna accept donations for my. I'm gonna accept donations for my videos and for my opinions. If you want to give your opinions, if you want me to come up with other subjects that I can come up with, then fine. So from now on, I won't accept donations. Nothing wrong with it. $1 here, $1 there. Gotta make the hustle somewhere, right? If Omi can make his dream come true with his racket lies, I can make money telling the truth. Okay, so I saw from a guy called Adam Knows. He posted on his YouTube video that one of the Lambos that he has, there's a license plate on it, and he ran the license plate, and the license plate has no info. So when you run a license plate in a computer, it just gives you the info of the car. It's not allowed to give you the info of the person because that's illegal. Only law enforcement has that, or DMV. So it says license plates, there is no info. And then he also claims that he has a friend of his who works with IPTV. Also, he says the most you can make is between $3,000 to $4,000 a month. I think a month or a day, something like that. But a lot of things catches my eye on this, because then I saw another video on another guy who made who made like an interview to Omi, right? So he was asking Omi some couple of questions. So Omi's taking him through the whole house of what they took or what they didn't take. Omi had a little furniture here, Omi had a little furniture there. So and then he said, so they took everything, blah, 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 and Omi got heated. What you trying to call me? You trying to call me a lie, man? I don't fucking lie, man. Blah 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 blah. This. And then Omi said, and then he asked, sorry, I'm just coming from a cold. And then they asked Omi, so did you speak to your lawyer yet? He goes, what you mean, man? Did you speak to your lawyer? Man, Omi said, what kind of fucking question is that, man? You fucking not even a real reporter, man. That question, my friend, is a legit question. Because let me tell you something. The first thing you do, I don't give a shit who you are, and you got that much money. This is how you know the story's bullshit. The first thing that you do is that if the police, number one, FBI, IRS raise your door, you get a piece of paper stating this is the FBI, this is the IRS. We have a search warrant for your house. Here's the paper. They give you that paper. The FBI or the IRS, they all swarm the house. They go to every part of the house. They gotta look for whatever it is on that warrant, piece by piece. If it says take everything, so they take everything. If it says leave furniture behind, then you leave furniture behind. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you're being all scared and all that. You don't know what's going on. The second thing you do, the first thing you do on that action is you call your lawyer. And you say, Mr. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, I just got raided. The FBI is here. What should I do? Hey, listen, Mrs. Carrasquillo, don't do anything. I'll get there as soon as I can. Don't touch nothing. Don't talk to no one. And do not, and I repeat, do not post anything on YouTube. Why? Because you could incriminate yourself. Okay? You could incriminate yourself. So what did Omi do? Omi went from one room. He went to the other room. And if you see the video, he's playing with the camera. And when he flips the camera, he says the FBI is in the other room. He says the FBI is in the other house, or I'm in my friend's house, or I'm in Kathmandu. So the FBI is in the other house or in the other room. The FBI is in the other room. And he flips the camera over because he wants to do something. So when he flips the camera over, real quick, if you pay close attention, because it only lasts a second or two, you see someone playing a video game on the floor of the house, of the house that he's at, and someone in the kitchen. If the FBI were there, that house would be swarmed with FBI because no one would be able to do anything. Maybe you can move, you can sit down, but they will tell you do not touch nothing, do not look at anything. Everything that you have, you gotta leave it where it's at, depending on what the warrant says. So that's another thing. And then he says, man, this ain't clickbait, this ain't clickbait. And then he said, yo, when my merch drops by. So that right there is telling you, that's what caught my eye, the whole thing, is when he said that. This is just more of a political stuff than political. This is more of of a stunt to promote whatever he is going to sell or whatever he is coming up with. You know, so think about it. He has 50,000. He promised someone $50,000 when he reached 500,000 subscribers. That's why probably people buy him. And then he he says, buy the merch when it drops. Okay. So everybody's believing, oh, he got a Lamborghini. Like, what? You guys never heard someone who has a friend who has an exotic car dealership? Yo, do me excited. Let me borrow your cars for a minute, man. All right, man. I borrow your car. You know, your upcoming videos. You're gonna hook me up. You're gonna hook me up with your. I'll hook you up with my car. You hook me up with promoting them. That's cool. Put the cars here and there. You see his cars. I saw 3 cars that only had Jersey's registration. The rest don't have them. I saw one where he had his Lambo on like a forest strip. It had no license plate. It just had VIP in the back with no plate on it. You have to have a plate. So these are the kind of things that you guys don't look at. Secondly, when you look at the picture of the news of this lady, she took a picture of what seems to be FBI agents. Anybody can buy jackets. Anyone who knows anything about the FBI, when the FBI comes in, there's a whole bunch of them. So there was just 2 guys, and you saw a blur of them, a blur. When you see the front of the house, there's the oval shape parking lot. Do you see any FBI cars there? Do you see any FBI trucks there? Those who have dealt with the FBI, you know the FBI comes in deep when they come do something. Did you see any FBI cars there, right? This is the age where everybody records everything. This lady was so close that she could see the garage from her house. Why didn't she videotape it? Why? There were other houses around there. Why no one videotaped it? Why? Why? Why did no one videotape that? Today is the 11th day from November 20th. The 12th day from November 20th. Yet no charges have been filed. Now, mind you, Wesley Snipes owed $23 million to the IRS back in 2006. He got indicted in September. Indictment and charge are 2 different things. He got indicted in September. And in December, he got charged and he got arrested. But he got indicted. So if the FBI went to your house, right? And they took all over your cars. They took everything from you. That means they have a strong case on you. That means there is an indictment. Whether it's an open indictment or it's a secret indictment or a sealed indictment. But there is an indictment. And if there's a sealed indictment and they went to his house, he has to have a copy of that indictment. Because that indictment is telling him what he's being indicted for. It won't tell you the name. What is a sealed indictment? No one knows. But if it's open, what it can be, but they gotta show you it's a sealed indictment. That sealed indictment goes to his lawyer. His lawyer can start preparing his case. Alright? That's where his lawyer can start preparing his case and knows what he's doing or whatever, or knows what she's doing. That's a sealed indictment or an indictment whatsoever. But he hasn't even been indicted. And this is 12 days now. 12 days. And then he drives his R8 to the spot, supposedly spot. IRS don't let you do that. Defense don't let you do that. Why didn't he record that? That gives you more clout. Okay? That gives you even more clout. You know, this whole thing, this whole notion that this guy's all rich and mighty. No, he's not all rich and mighty. He got money, but he's not all rich and mighty. He's a guy who found a way, who's a good talker, who found a way how to make money through streaming. And the thing that gets to me is that he keeps saying that he showed on his first video a little contact of so I don't know what people are talking about. But anyways, so that's the way the FBI rolls. And another thing, in the event, oh, I was talking about the IPTV. So he says that he gave a little small detail about the bylaws of copyright or whatever it can be back from 1957. He said, but streaming television was not even mentioned there. So how can streaming be illegal? You can't be that stupid, bro. Streaming is not legal. They're not getting you for streaming, you dumb fuck. Streaming is not, I don't even know the guy I'm cursing. Streaming is not legal. Distributing the services of streaming, it is illegal. You don't have the right to distribute something that neither the company has given you authority to distribute. That's what it's called, copyright infringement. You can stream. I can buy your IPTV. I'm watching. I'm not doing anything illegal because I'm streaming it from you. You're the one that's committing the copyright infringement, not me. I'm just streaming it. Now, if I download it, or if I download it from your context, if I download it from a torrent, or if I download it from your box, I mean, if I download it from your feedback, from your feed stream, then I'm doing copyright infringement because I am downloading something that I was not given permission to download. And that's where you get your stop and cease letter from the company saying NBC has said that you downloaded this show and we urge you to stop. We urge you to stop those doings. If you do not stop that, we will be forced to discontinue your cable service or your internet service. That's where the cease is at. Okay? So, streaming is not illegal. IPTV is not illegal because Hulu, Netflix, HBO, they use IPTV services. But when you are distributing, that's the key word, when you're distributing it in an illegal manner, and that means that you don't have the permission from either company. Because you gotta remember, NBC buys the right to, let's say, ABC buys the right to the show The Blacklist. There's a producer that does it for the show. So that show belongs to The Blacklist. And The Blacklist belongs to NBC. So when you are showing The Blacklist and you're distributing to other people and you're charging for other people, NBC didn't give you that permission. So when you say NBC didn't sue you, CBS didn't sue you, NBC, they could if they want to because you're using their context. You're using their context. You're using their shows. When you see a sitcom that is a rerun and you see it over and over again, you see now like The Big Bang Theory is done by CBS, but a lot of companies bought it so they can run it. So like TBS shows it, UPN, WB shows it, other channels shows that show because they bought the right to show that. So when they buy that right, and you get that channel and you're streaming it, and you're letting anyone else stream it on your platform, that's copyright infringement. So the person who's doing it, me, I'm not violating any law just by streaming alone. I'm not doing anything wrong because I'm streaming it. Once I download it, there's something different. Now, if the company in which you got Gears TV, if these companies decide, because you collect the money for somehow credit card payments, PayPal payments, whatever it can be, and they decide to dig into, because right now, today, DirecTV is starting to send letters to people who were on Echo or whatever other services, IPTV services. They're starting to send those people who bought the IPTV, they started to send them letters that they had to pay up $3,500. Whether it's a tactic, I don't know. But it was today reported that Dish TV started sending letters out to those who subscribe to IPTV, $3,500 letters. So, not only, that's the one thing about IPTV is that if they wanted to get you, For stealing services, they could, because you willingly knew that you were paying for an illegal service. That could be called theft of services. So you willingly knew, you willingly knew that you stole services that you know that you had no right to have. So if all these companies decided to dig into the SD cards, or not the SD card, dig into the to the memory bank of these of Omi shit, and they look up all these people's credit card numbers, and they look up all the information, all of you, if they wanted to, all of you could be fined. But the thing is, the reason the courts don't do that, I mean, not the court, the reason big companies don't do that is because it takes a lot of time. They're going to waste a lot of money. They know that if they take the average person to court, they're not going to see that money. If they slap you with a $10,000 lawsuit, they know they're not going to see that money. So they will spend too much time with lawyers, court fees. So what they do is, instead of going after you who subscribe, they go after the person who's doing it, because it'll stop that person. And then that person, I'm not gonna get in trouble no more. I'm not gonna do this no more. I learned my lesson. And then other people will stop doing it. That's the message that they do it. That's why they do it. They don't go after us because they know that we're not gonna pay. We're gonna come up with $10,000. We're paying $20 for a service because we don't want to pay $80 for a service, right? So think about it that way. So the other thing also is that he stood in his house. Another thing is that whenever you do anything illegal, and that illegal activity that you're doing generates money, anything that you buy with that illegal money can be seized and will be seized. So the house that he had was bought in 2018, right? Why didn't they seize the house? The minute that they went to the house, they should have slapped. They would have slapped a lien on that house, meaning that he's not allowed to sell the house. Because when you buy a house, you gotta check the deed, and then when they check the deed out, if it has a lien on it, you cannot buy it because it has a hold. So no, he wasn't there. This is what he said to the interviewer, to the kid, the interviewer. He said, "So, oh, what did they take? Did they take any money? Blah blah." Omi responded, "Well, you know what? They just took enough so that they can recoup. They took, now this is like Donald Trump talking. They took enough so they can recoup. The IRS don't recoup. The IRS don't go around with a calculator. Okay, that cost $10,000. That cost $20,000. So we're going to take these three things so we can recover our money. No, that's not the way it works, brother. They take everything that they think that you bought, even if you owe them $10, even if you owe them $10, but you bought $20,000 or $20 million worth of merchandise, all that goes away. This is not about recouping. This is about that you bought stuff. You bought stuff with illegally. You bought stuff illegally, using an illegal method to gain your money. So what the court does, then it goes to the court. The IRS goes to the court and says, Omar owes $20,000 or $30,000 in back taxes. Okay? Omar, you cannot say, okay, so take one of my Lamborghinis and sell it and you get your money. No, that's not the way it works. Because that Lamborghini no longer belongs to you. That Lamborghini now is property of the United States. Because you bought that. Though you paid for it cash, but the way you got that cash was illegally. So you no longer own that money. You no longer own that car. That car is property of the United States. They're going to auction that shit. And when they auction that shit, then they'll get that recoup money. But you still got to pay a fine. You still got to pay court costs. So anyway, so then the court says, this is how much Omi owes. And then the IRS goes to you, okay, Omi, you owe us $20,000. How would you like to pay? Omi can say, I don't have it right now. I can pay 10 G's today, and you can give me a payment plan. And they will work with that. They did it with Wesley Snipes, but Wesley's out of $23,000. I mean, out of $23 million. of the $23 million, he only wanted to pay $849,000, and the IRS said no, that's too low. And him, Wesley, like Omi, thought that you didn't have to pay income tax. That it was voluntarily. Yes, paying income. If you're gonna get a refund, then filing is voluntary because the refund is coming to you. But because every time that you make money, like if you're working for a company, the company takes taxes away from you. If you like you work for a major company, you're getting your Social Security tax taken away from you. You're getting your state tax taken away from you. You're getting Medicare taken away from you. You're getting your insurance or whatever it is taken away from you. All those, state tax, federal tax, and city tax. If you like in New York, you do city tax. They take that away from you. So you don't owe that because they're already taking that away from you. But when you work on yourself, when you're self-employed, okay, you got to pay taxes on that money that you're getting in. You got to pay a percentage of that. So if you don't pay a percentage of that money, then that means that you owe the IRS. So then you got to file. And when you file and you say, I've made $20,000 in XXXXX, I worked as a carpenter. I worked $20,000, but I paid this, I paid that, blah blah blah. They deduct all that, and it's okay. Out of your $10,000 that we're gonna give you in refund, we're gonna take $8,000 because that's what you owe us in taxes, because they gotta get paid. Out of every money that you make, that you're self-employed, you gotta get paid. So be that you did this illegally, so you're making in money, and you're not paying money. That's called tax fraud. Okay, money laundering. But I don't know who came up with that. That's a whole different bracket. Because you're laundering money. That's a whole charge in itself. So they would have gone to your house. They would have taken everything. Or they took enough to recoup. That doesn't sound right. That makes no sense at all. They would have left you out of the house because you bought the house in 2018. You've been having Gears TVs for a while now. And all that money, even your YouTube money would have been gone. Okay? Even YouTube money would have been gone. So, they left you, they took everything, but they left you with the house. Okay? The house should have had a lien on it. And you shouldn't even been there. When they did Red Fox, that Red Fox owned houses, that Red Fox owned income tax, they put a lien on that motherfucker's house, and they kicked him out of his house, and he was in Las Vegas doing a comedy show. Okay, and I learned that because one of my viewers pointed it out to me, and I searched it, and it's true. For tax fraud, Red Fox didn't go to jail, but he lost everything. They seized his house. They seized his car for not paying income tax. You not paying income tax. You took money and you didn't pay for taxes. So they're just gonna take just your car to recoup. Come on. And then when the guy asks you, have you talked to your lawyer? Yo, what kind of fucking question is that, man? Why are you only a fucking too big interviewer, man? You ain't fucking talk to you, man. What kind of question is that? It's a legit question because the first person you gotta talk to is your lawyer. So this is to me is just all a scam. Everybody just to get more views. Everybody. Oh, he got this. If you're a good talker and you got a good friend that has cars, then now this is the good thing though. Everybody says, yo, I know his personal jeweler. I seen that kid, hand out cash. I seen this. I seen that. I seen good fight. Everybody's seen something. Have you seen his lawyer? Have you seen that? I can go to my boys. I can go to my guy's, my boy's studio. He owns a studio in Manhattan. A record studio. Like I said, yo, this is my studio right here, man. This is my board. These are my singers, these are my artists, bro. I'm chilling right here, bro. Right? I can have my boy working in the car dealership. He's mad cool with the owner. Yo, let me do an intro. Yo, this shit is hot, right? This is what I'm about to ride. Have my boy introduce, yo, You're gonna buy it. Okay, let's do paperwork. You'll sign the paperwork. Blah 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 blah. Get some cash on here. Yo, here's boom 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 boom. Edit boom 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 boom. Thanks, bro. I'm out. And then people say, yo, I saw them give them the title. When you buy a car in the car dealership, you don't get the title. You get a receipt of the purchase. You take that to DMV, and then DMV sends you the title to the mail. Okay, what DMV gives you, at least here in New York, states that they give you your temporary inspection sticker, that you have 10 days to inspect your car, and your registration sticker, so you can put it on in your glass, and it goes on your left-hand side. And a lot of cars that only has doesn't have that. So let's get back to basics, man. This is a good thing because his views have gone up. And I don't want to say another thing about Rodney. Rodney did not criticize Omi. As a matter of fact, he was praising, because I saw the whole video, he was praising Omi. He was criticizing the guy who told him he had a small platform. Because he said, yo, I got nothing but love for Omi, man. He did a good thing. He's doing his thing. He's getting his views. Yo, good for him, bro. The more the merrier. You know, I'm not hating on him or nothing like that. That was his last video that he said before he took it down. You know, so so for him to go out and say, oh, he was a sex offender, anyone who Googles Rodney knew that. I knew that. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he did praise you. He did give you love. I'm not vouching for him or anything like that. I think MCA is a piece of shit. The scheme, his whole pyramid scheme, that's a whole piece of shit anyway. But and then there's a lot of things that I know that I Googled on Omi, but I'm not gonna shout it out because that's not my place to do. My platform, this platform right here today, is that I'm pointing out the things that you guys should be looking for. Stop fucking telling me, oh, I've seen this guy do this. Stop doing that. Anyone can fake anything. This is 2019, man. All right. If all this is true, I'll be the first one to apologize because I know when I'm wrong, but I know I'm not wrong about this. All right. If he wants to, all this is doing is getting him more and more views, more and more views. The longer it takes for him to get charged, the more stupid he's gonna look, because the FBI don't take that long to charge you. That newspaper, that News 29, that was someone called and said, listen, there's a story going around on YouTube about this guy, Omi in the hellcat. He has this much money, and the FBI got the FBI raided him. The editor party saw it. Oh, yo, go do this. Go investigate. So the guy investigate. So the guy can investigate out of the whole entire neighborhood. 2 people. That's the person that the house was just built for. That the house was just built. The house wasn't there a few years ago. They interview them. Right? Close friends of Omi, right? Because at the beginning of Omi's videos, he said he hated his neighbors, but now these are cool neighbors, right? At his convenience, and they only got a few pictures. They don't got no videos. Everybody records everything. They got no videos of FBI agents coming in. They don't got no videos of. They got no videos of. They don't even got one video of somebody towing his fucking car. Not one video of towing cars out of all those houses that are around there. And you do know that we live in an age that everything is recorded. Everything. You get stopped by a cop. I'm being recorded, man. Why you stopping me, man? I don't have to give you my name. I don't have to give you Section 3.5.2 of this penal code law or the statute of this. Doesn't give me. I'm not lowering down my window. I'm not giving you my name. A guy with a camera. Well, I'm recording. This is public property. I can record. I got my First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. Freedom of the press. I don't have to give you that information, officer. Unless you got probable cause saying that I'm committing a crime or I'm doing something criminally, and then I have to give you but I'm not doing anything, officer. Everybody's recording. So this whole big event that it took 5 to 6 hours to do, Nobody. I'm sorry, guys. Nobody got one video. One video. No charges. At least, yo, you got in your lawyer and said, blah, 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 you know. I don't even want to get into that because that's a whole other story. But this is just a way for him to get more views, more money, or the case may be. You know, you know when they say that when a famous person dies, becomes more famous, right? His record sells more. If he's a painter, his painting is worth more. This is just like that. So this is an elaborate way for him to get more views. Because he has what, 500,000? He has 547,000 something like that subscribers. He's still not getting monetized by YouTube. He got no sponsor. He did say he'd give $50,000 to a subscriber that when he reaches $500,000. I mean, 500,000 subscribers. And knowing him, once you watch this video, watch the other videos, he'll probably get one of his boys to say, "Oh, listen, pretend that you're one of my subscribers, and I'm gonna give you 50 G's," so they can say that I gave 50 G's to a subscriber. I've been in this game too long for my eyes to be fooled by some cat. Unless you show me paper with a docket number that says United States of America versus Bill Omar Carrasquillo. Okay? And at the bottom, it's signed by a judge. And then I believe all this. And then I say, yo, you know what? Omar, I want to apologize to you. I want to apologize to your fans. You know, I was just giving you my perspective, you know, so next time I'll be more diligent about what I do, you know. But I did do my due diligence here. I would say something like that. I would apologize, because when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm a human being. We're all entitled to our opinions, just the same way you guys are entitled to your opinions about, oh, me's rich, oh, me this, oh, me that, blah, blah, blah. Well, you guys are entitled to your opinion, you know. But 12 fucking days, and yet nothing's happened. 12 days. His cars is gone. Supposedly cars. Everything is gone. Didn't he the other day put on Instagram him driving a car? I don't know what kind of car he got, but he was driving a car. But supposedly they took everything from him. I mean, I know he can always, with the rent money that he collects from his tenants, he can buy a car. He got money. They can't touch that if that was bought before he did reloaded TVs. And another thing that I want to say before I leave, someone told me yesterday that because Adam Knows put down that his Gears TV Reloaded was up, and then someone said, hey, how could it be up if you're not doing your job? It says currently down. To that person who says it's currently down, this is you douche. When the FBI seizes your website, it says in a big letter, this website has been seized. And then in the bottom it says FBI. If it's in another country, it says FBI. And then it says the logo of other country police, the other governing law enforcement that has cooperated with them in conjunction. And then all their logos are there. So they let you know it took the FBI, Interpol was involved, Italy police was involved, Hungarian police was involved. It let you know all the logos, all the police forces that were involved to close this website down. And that's what it would say. This website was seized. It does not say Gears TV is currently down. Currently down means that he has it on maintenance mode. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, like I said, 12 days into this, no charges, no nothing. You know, it's all good. It's, like I said, it's all good that he's getting his props. I give him that. I like his messages that he gives out to the kids. I like his messages that, you know, you should never, no matter. And it's not for Omi. You know, this message is for everybody. Don't never let the system let you down. If you want to become somebody, you become that person. And if you fail at trying, at least you tried. But keep on trying. No man is better than you. No white man is better than you. No black man is better than you. If you like, if you want to be in a position that you want to have fancy cars, if you want to be in a position that you want to be in a position that you want to have fancy houses, then you know what you got to do. You gotta surround yourself with fancy people. You gotta surround yourself with fancy friends. I don't mean fancy friends that dress up nice. No, it means that you gotta surround yourself with people who will inspire you, people who will believe in you, people who have the same dreams that you do, have the same aspiration as you do. Those are the people that you're supposed to surround yourself with. Surround yourself with people who have positive energy. That even though they live in the projects, even though they live in a rundown house, but they have dreams. They say to themselves, "This is what I want to be." Surround yourself with people like that. People with great attitudes, because that's what's going to get you up there. If you think that Omi did it and Omi's your inspiration, and that's good, then build on that. And one thing, positive good thing that he has is a good message. So build on that. Hang yourself with good people. When you see yourself down, don't think this is the end of the road, because it's not. Because it's not, my brother. Because I was an alcoholic for 25 years, and I said enough is enough. And I got on my knees. I prayed to God. I said, God, help me through this journey that I'm going to go through. Because I've been 6 years sober, and I stopped drinking on my own. I drank every fucking day, but I stopped on my own. And all for you motherfuckers out there that says that I don't got what Omi has, I don't need what Omi has, nigga. I don't need fake cars. I got a beautiful wife. I have great kids. I have a home. Okay? I don't want a rich life. I want a comfortable life. And what I do, I help people out. I'm satisfied with giving a good message. I'm satisfied when I see someone drink and I can go up to that person and say, "Hey, brother, man, can I pray for you? Hey, brother, man, why don't you stop drinking, man? Why don't you do this day, brother, man? You hungry? Let me buy you something to eat, man." I'm satisfied with that. That's what I'm satisfied with. I don't need to live. I don't need $50 million. I don't need 100 for what? At the end of the fucking day, I'm gonna die. I can't take that shit with me. If I had $50 million, I'd probably be poor anyway, because I end up giving up anyway. Because I like helping people out. That's who I am. Anyone that knows me knows that about me. Knows that I enjoy helping people out. I'm not the richest person in the world, and I could be one of the poorest, but I enjoy helping people out. Me, as long as I have my health, as long as I have my family, and as long as I have my sanity, I'm good. And if I have to give my last $5 in my pocket to help another brother out, and I know rent is due next week, then I'll do that. I'll deal with rent next week, but I gotta help this brother out today. And that's what I'm happy with. Because life is what you do here. Because when I die, I have to answer to him. And when I answer to him, I want him to know that I did good. Okay? Not a flash around, black. No. So for all you niggas out there that think that I'm hating on Omi, no, I'm not hating on Omi. I'm just stating out the facts the way they are. If this was true, he wouldn't be talking to you right now. If this was true, he wouldn't be in the house right now. If this would be true, forget about, it came on the news. It came on the shitty news. That anyone could have called. Like I said, anyone could have called and said, "This is going on. This is trending right now." And then when they wanted to get a piece, because it was just one news, not no newspaper, not no big TV. Because if you look at history, when someone gets raided, there's a big major company. Hey, this person got raided, this person got seized, and you see cops all over, yellow tapes here, yellow tapes there, look, all that shit. None of that. And no one got one video of one car being moved. Guys, like I said, I couldn't do the live. I couldn't do the live streaming because I'm using a tablet or cell phone, and I need 1,000 subscribers to do that. I could do it on my laptop, but I didn't feel comfortable. I feel more comfortable on the phone. But if you guys want to donate, guys, donate, man. Donate, because your money, whatever you donate, because look, I got PlayStation, I got whatever you guys got, I got. All right, I don't got no fancy car. I drive a minivan because I have a family. Okay, but what I do, I have a jar. You see this little jar here, right here, which is something you guys should do too. You see this jar? It's not that full. I just started it. But what I do with this jar here, every dollar that I get, whenever I get singles or whatever the case may be, because my nephew taught me this, I put it here, and I started this year. There's no singles here because my daughter moved out when she turned 18, and I had to help her out. But what I end up doing is, at the end of the year, whatever amount of money that I have here, I wrap them all up, I change them, and I give it to the homeless. I take the dollars, whatever dollars that you have, whatever dollar bills you have, always put them away. And at the end of the year, collect them. Do as you please with them, but collect them, and you'll be surprised how much money you have at the end of the year. How many $1 bill you have at the end of the year. That's how I do. I save my money. I get my little things when I can, when I can. I like to donate. I donate to a lot of good causes. So I'm not here to clickbait. I'm not here to get in this. I'm not here to get that. You guys may be hating, but I ain't hating. Like I said, only does send out a good positive message. I like that. I like this positivity. But it is what it is. When you see a scam, you see a scam, right? So, like when he said, getting the subscribers is one thing, because we all want subscribers, right? Who doesn't want to make a YouTube channel and have subscribers and know that your channel is doing good and know that your channel is entertaining people? And you say, okay, if someone wants to sponsor you, that's even great, right? That's great. That's cool. But when you say, okay, yo, man, the FBI is here, yeah, and then in the other room, let me flip this, and then there's another person in the other room, and then you flip it back and says, yo, don't forget to buy that merch when it drops. That right there is telling you he's about to drop something he wants you to buy. Simple as that. It's called promotion. It's call it what it is, but that's what it is. So if you guys like this video, you guys know what to do. I'm gonna put my Cash App, I'm gonna put my PayPal app right there. So if you guys want to donate. It's all gonna go for good cause. Anyway, if you don't want to donate, don't donate. It's okay by me too. Those guys who are saying out there, yo man, he's only doing it for the money, blah blah blah. Yo, think whatever you want to think, bro. Because at the end of the day, you don't pay my rent, you don't pay my bills, you don't do shit. But you are watching this video.